This is the digital media center. You can see all the feeds coming in here. We call it slant here at ABC, a sort of antiquated term that we came up with several years back. We're actually going to talk with Pierre Thomas, obviously our justice correspondent, about the terror case. Hey, Pierre.
Hey, David, how are you?
So much for the holiday vacation with the kids, right? You came in for this story.
Yep, it's been ever since Christmas morning.
We're very curious about this information that the CIA might have known about this suspect before we had initially thought. What do we know about the information trail, how early they knew?
Well, we're finding out it was the CIA who initially talked to the father about his son. And the father told the CIA that, look, my son is in Yemen and he may be associating with radicals. So it's the first time we learned that the CIA itself was directly involved.
And many people would then ask, if the CIA talked with the father, why did they not share that information with the Department of Homeland Security? Do we know if they in fact did not, and if not, why?
Well, we don't know all the details yet, but another big piece of information came out overnight, and that is that the U.S. government has some generic information, general intelligence, that a Nigerian was in Yemen possibly preparing an act of terrorism. So when you marry that information to what the father said about his son, then the system should have been blinking red.
Unbelievable that years later, after 9/11, we were supposed to connect the dots, and clearly there was a breakdown. So we knew the CIA knew about this guy, had talked with the father, but we don't know yet how much of that information, if any of it, was shared back here in the homeland.
This is going to boil down, in some cases, to be an issue of judgment. When you find out that the father has come in and said that he's concerned about his son being missing and being in Yemen, the question now is, why didn't that make the system blink red?
And this wasn't just any old father walking into a U.S. embassy. This was a well-established businessman.
He said, my son is in Yemen. He may be associating with radicals. And what do we know about Yemen? It's an al-Qaeda hotbed. So that's why I think you saw the president so forceful after being a little bit tepid earlier in the week.
And Pierre, the assignment for tonight is what? To try to track this information trail, where it fell apart?
We're looking to try to put together as many of these missed signals as we can to sort of say what the heck happened here and why didn't the system work? I mean, that's the critical question, because, look, there are other issues now in terms of, are other people coming, and how prepared are we to deal with that? Right now, officials are as tense as I've seen them in a long time, David.
Pierre, see you tonight.
See ya.